This right here, this is New Direction. Excuse me here. This right here is New Direction. This is a hog that we purchased a couple years ago down at Summer Type, and this was one of the Norman hogs that showed down there. And if you've heard of the boars, he's the one, Class Act, and this is New Direction. Those were all litter mates. This was the hog that was shown in the crossbred show. He is short-titted on one side. He's got 5 on one side of his underline. You can still register hogs out of him. This thing has been one of the best Duroc sires we've had here. He's sired by Slats back on a Challenger sow. That Challenger sow came from the Fordyce family. Lee's out here and Marty's in the crowd. I know those guys we work a lot with, and if you haven't heard of the Fordyce family in the last couple of years of bred breed, I think you've not read a book or looked at a pedigree, because those guys are just, these 3 boars have kind of rewritten the history here of the Duroc breed the last couple of years, and it goes back to a Challenger sow from these guys that was reserve champion, brought 18,000. Norman and Rittberger sat in there and bought that gilt and made these boars. And New Direction, like I said, has just done an incredible job. He's been on a tear here the last year. He sired the Grand Champion gilt at San Antonio that the Hill family in Texas raised. He had the Champion Red Bear at the Arizona Nationals. He had all the reserve Red Bear last year at the Illinois State Fair, and was reserve Land of Lincoln. Had the reserve Division I bear at Indiana, 3 class winning bears at Indiana. We could just keep going on and on, but this hog works extremely well in making those hogs tall fronted and good looking, taking to a power type female that is moderate in their build, and that one will inject a look to them and a hind leg that's just awesome. So if you haven't used this hog yet, still is an incredibly popular boar. We've sold more New Direction seen in this past year than any other red boar. So, if you haven't used him yet, definitely look in, because this guy's doing an incredible job siring.